Sticking with the defense, though, he'll get back trip for that takedown by Cardani. Now in a position to score a reversal, and he'll get 2 points for the reversal there.
Good action through the first minute of this meet. He's wrestled 4 matches against a Northwestern wrestler, all of those against Michael D'Agostino. And the escape from Cardani to push this score 4-2. The entire season with an injury.
Massey does a good job circling on the edge of the mat, getting his escape. In a position here, he needs to be shooting Cardani out. This is a... Cardani gets to his feet, gets his 1, and now leads by 2. Cardani's got a chance to ice it here. He's in really, really close scoring, and he'll get the takedown.
Justin Cardani, 3 points.
But I will say at this point in the season, guys are conditioned for long tournaments. They're aiming for Big Tens, for NCAAs, where you're wrestling up to 5 matches in a day. So Illinois wrestlers might be a little bit more fresh, but you'd expect the Northwestern wrestlers to have that conditioning, have that, so a good practice. Madrigal in on a shot of his own here. Diedrich in the splits defending, keeping Madrigal's head down, but Madrigal coming across that double leg will get the 3.
Tony Madrigal, the first to score.
After Old Dominion sort of unexpectedly canceled their program a couple years ago, a lot of good wrestlers had to find other places to compete. Madrigal in on another takedown, though, quick with that double leg.
And Illinois wins the first 2 matches of this meet. Tony Madrigal, Justin Cardani, Danny Pacino for Northwestern, Colby McLean, true freshman.
Really a reflection of the age of the Northwestern program, which is a big freshman class coming in, a lot of guys moving on after last year.
Danny Pacino beating Frankie Talshahar at the dual meet between these 2 teams last year. Now it's Pacino who's on the board first with a 3-point takedown.
And he'll opt to cut McLean. Pacino scoring off of Colby's single leg.
Heavy hand fighting between these 2 guys at 141.
Colby and shooting with that lefty single leg again. Doesn't get that close this time. And Pacino just muscles him over with an underhook right to his back. Good timing by Pacino there, and he'll get the pin.
Well, Danny Pacino just flipped Colby McLean over.
Cartella in, pretty extended on a single leg, only had 1 arm on the leg, but still able to pick it up. This is Cartella's bread and butter. He gets in on long, somewhat extended shots and just drags himself in. Really persistent finish there. Now going over, Cartella threatening a tilt. He'll get some back points here.
2 near false swipes for Sam Cartella. Some back points to end the period. Over 2.5 minutes of riding time for Sam Cartella.
He's got a leg and an arm, but he'll come around for that single leg. Very close to finishing a takedown, but Basinger's staying tough. Basinger's leg bent, but Cartella doing a really good job adjusting that leg so that the official didn't have a reason to stop the action for potentially danger.
For Sam Cartella, despite that late takedown from Will Basinger. And so Northwestern gets on the board. It's Sam Cartella, the true freshman.
Chumley in immediately on a high C. Really nice, quick shot. Got his hips in. Then elevated his opponent's leg. And he'll get 3. And he'll cut his opponent immediately.
Zach Rockvich, who found himself in a very similar position to Logan Swaw.
He cut Swaw early, and he's in on a single leg there. Swaw got lulled by that shot. I mean, that was really nice. Swaw didn't even have a chance to react. But Swaw able to kick his leg out, not get cradled. Chumley getting creative, cutting Swaw pretty aggressively here, and then right back in with that high C with Swaw on his butt.
Heavy artillery from Trevor Chumley, just coming and coming against Logan Swaw.
Look to see another optional start, and there it is.
Mike Poeta telling Logan Swaw Everyone focused on Jessen and Marinopoulos in the middle of the mat. It's Jessen now along the left leg of Marinopoulos. And Jack Jessen, the 3 points, the first takedown here at heavyweight.
Jessen just an awesome sequence. Hand fighting, comes down to that high C there.
Jack Jessen back around the back, trying to cut Peter Marinopoulos loose. Does get the escape. Now a double leg attack from Jack Jessen.
Jessen up to his feet really quickly. Gets that escape, and now he's right back to it.
Still needs points, needs to keep the offense rolling against Marinopoulos.
Marinopoulos with a shot attempt. Jessen switches behind real quick. Pulls Marinopoulos to the mat. That's a good takedown for him. We'll see what Jessen can come up with here. Really quick stand-up. He's got to get to his feet here and now find a takedown.
Quickly up is Jack Jessen.
He's got 20 seconds left.
For Illinois, it's Isaiah Pettigrew, the junior.
Pettigrew in on a long shot, but Bates circles behind, really close to his own takedown here. And Bates will get awarded 3 as Pettigrew goes sort of careening off the side of the mat there, trying to touch the hardwood. Gets him down again. He will get penalized for locked hands, so Pettigrew will get awarded a point.
Right back into his offense.
Coming in, really nice shot there, comes up to the body and just chases it down. That's something you like to see, is that second, third effort to finish takedowns when it's not clean off the first one. Pettigrew will just walk out of bounds again, though, on the edge of the mat. Bates will cut Pettigrew, though, starting in that optional start, and then drag Pettigrew down into a front headlock. Bates really mixing it up on his feet now. Troy coming in with that tight waist and an ankle. Connell with a switch, though. Does a really good job creating some space there. Troy up to his feet immediately, though. Connell returns him. Troy back up again, returned again, and back on his feet, gets the one.
And an escape in the exact amount of time that it took Dylan Connell to escape.
Working to pass that ankle, but Connell with Fisher's foot bent at a strange angle. Troy continuing to wrestle, though, has elevation and gets the takedown. Great chain wrestling defensively by Troy Fisher there. That was some really good stuff.
But Troy Fisher never gave up in uncomfortable position after uncomfortable position and turns it around to keep this meet alive.
Keeping the dual meet within reach for the Wildcats.
Troy Fisher defending, defending, defending.
Dominating win by Mayfield earlier this season. Sometimes what you need is just to come in and start aggressive, find a way to rattle your opponent a little bit. And so 30 seconds left, though. Max in on a high C, has Moore's leg completely extended, but Moore staying tough with the crotch lock. If Max can just get his arm around Moore's waist and put him on a hip, he'll have the takedown here, and he'll be awarded it.
Max Mayfield, first takedown of the match.
Keep hand fighting, although he definitely has been effective with that, as we've covered.
Optional start for Chris Moore. Wants the rest of this match.
Put weight on that front leg, and then Max is looking for it. And again, Moore in a position to score a takedown here, though. Injury here. Looked like when Max, in fact, would have been the one on bottom with the opportunity to escape, and looking for a high C there. Ruth coming up with a body lock, though. Martin has to turn and concede the takedown to avoid. Felt like he should have beaten, but unfortunate outcome, but he was able to avoid giving up 6 points to Illinois, and it's a pretty close dual meet so far.
Big double underhooks now from Edmund Ruth.
Ruth again threatening that body lock. Martin conceding the position a little bit there again.
Will opt the alternate start to give Joe Martin the escape point. Has faith in his ability to connect on another takedown to get that major decision.
This is an opportunity for Martin to show his stuff back in the lineup at 74, on his feet. Ruth in on a double leg, able to collect it off a second and third effort. Potential takedown in the last couple seconds there, but dominating performance by Ruth.